the sacred shrine of individual liberty, where you can eat neon cereal for breakfast, binge-watch conspiracy documentaries at 3 a.m., and insist that your bodily autonomy means you should also collect every bacteria you encounter. Fortunately, mandatory vaccination comes along to remind us that personal freedom ends when you start turning public spaces into petri dishes. If liberty truly means doing whatever you feel like, why do we have speed limits, stop signs, or laws against turning your house into a fireworks storage facility? Spoiler alert, society works better when a few rules keep us from decimating each other's health. Let's talk slippery slopes, because nothing says, "I support your argument" like picturing your government confiscating your cheese grater next. First it's the measles jab, next it's mandatory kale smoothies, and before you know it you're forced to meditate in a circle chanting OM under penalty of a sternly worded citation. In the world of absolute freedom, you're free to collapse in the middle of Times Square, just not surprised when bystanders call an ambulance instead of cheering. Mandates may seem like Big Brother's overreach, but they're really just Big Brother asking politely to keep you alive. Of course, proponents of pure autonomy will remind you that the social contract is just a suggestion scrawled on napkins by bored philosophers. They'll say, "Why should I sacrifice my freedom to protect some stranger's grandma who clearly is more fragile than my delicate sensibilities?" But hey, race the rub, that same stranger's grandma might be your neighbor, your Uber driver, or the barista who refuses to hand you a latte until you cough on your own cappuccino. Welcome to reciprocity, where your right to roam free comes with the delightful responsibility of not infecting Aunt Lydia at the family reunion. Let's not forget the heroic balancing act, safeguarding public health while not turning every clinic into Guantanamo West. Mandatory vaccination is like flossing, annoying, mildly uncomfortable, but far preferable to a root canal of epidemics. Sure, you'll hear people declare vaccine cards as the new scars of tyranny, but if your protest sign is made of cardboard, you're already participating in mass deforestation. And if you think needles are scary, try the lifelong horror show of an unchecked outbreak. In the end, mandatory vaccination isn't an assault on freedom so much as a gentle tap on the shoulder asking us to behave like civilized humans. It nudges us toward herd immunity so we can binge-watch sports, concerts, and turbulent Twitter debates without unintentionally fomenting plagues. A world without mandates sounds liberating until you realize it's also liberating every pathogen to throw its own wild block party. If you value your right to cough in peace, remember that a shot in the arm might be the highest expression of collective liberty we've got.